in the past, it used to be the family giving children values. The family or the church, or maybe the family and the church and the community. People belong to communities. I'm not saying that we don't belong to communities now. I'm just saying that there is a bigger teacher that is with us all the time, wherever we go to. Even while I'm talking now, some are with their teachers, with their cell phone, and is telling them things, contradicting different things, that their teachers, try to tell them. Because of all that, we get so many images. And, something like money. Money has become so big and so important. In fact, money, in those days we would say God, God knows everything. God is the center. We still say it now, but when you look at popular culture, what you see is money. Because of all that, it is very important that we continue talking about our humanity. Continue talking about it and affirming that we are still who we are. So who is going to start?
My name is Talicia. Very, very few of you actually know me. And I'm presenting a poem that I didn't title. I was going to write something great, but then I wondered if I had anything new to say. Or is it that I'm really afraid of being inconvenient to everyone? You see, if I have something old to say, it has to be something that's acceptable. It has to make you pity me. It has to make you cheer you go-go for me. Or it has to make you laugh at me. But that's not something within me. I wanted to create something great and to make you aware that I'm also human. But it would be easier for you to be spoon-fed that message by a revolutionary than by me. I was going to make a great poem, but didn't want to inconvenience you. So instead I wrote this.
This is titled My Mother's Hands. As a child, I remember staring at my mother's hands, the cocoa smoothness of her touch as she rubbed that Vicks on my chest, or how they gently rested on the book she just read to me. Or on Saturday, in the kitchen, the precision with which they made the potato salad, flashes of brown visible as she peeled and chopped and mixed, perfectly orchestrated symphony of sound and motion. Or on Sunday, on her way to service, deftly putting on the pecan-colored stockings, pressing her choir robe, steam wafting by those hands. Hands softened in shine, ready to lift in praise. As the years passed, I watched those hands, working tirelessly, so many mouths to feed, scrubbing floors, polishing silver, stirring pots, always working. When do hands rest, I wondered. I watched those hands become gnarled from work, pulling too hard leather through too old machines, making high-end purses that she would never own, back bent, eyesight failing, but hands don't give up. After 63 years, my mother made her journey home, those hands that rocked us, fed us, spanked us, loved us. I did not understand what I would do without those hands that held me up and pulled me close. So as we prepared her for her final gathering, the attendant asked, "Shall we put her white gloves on now?" No, this can't be. I must see those hands. No gloves, not today. So we held her hands, those coffee-colored marbles, and covered her hands gently over her heart.
If you want to make something for loved ones, you got to do it gently, with time, with a lot of love, because you're feeding people with love. That is humanity.
Humanity. The name of it is Ego Tripping. I was born in the Congo. I walked to the Fertile Crescent and built the Sphinx. I designed a pyramid so tough that a star that glows every 100 years falls into the center, giving perfect light. I am bad. I sat on the throne, drinking nectar with Allah. I got hot and sent an ice age to Europe to cool my thirst. My oldest daughter is Nefertiti. The tears from my birth pains created the Nile. I am a beautiful woman. I gazed on a forest and burned out the Sahara Desert. With a packet of goat's meat and a change of clothes, I crossed it in 2 hours. I am a gazelle so swift, you can't catch me. For a birthday present when he was 3, I gave my son Hannibal an elephant. He gave me Rome for Mother's Day. My strength flows ever on. My son Noah built Newark, and I stood proudly at the helm. As we sailed on a soft summer day, I turned myself into myself and was Jesus. Men intone my loving name. All praises, I am the one who would say. I sow diamonds in my backyard. My bowels deliver uranium. The filings from my fingernails are semi-precious jewels. On a trip north, I caught a cold and blew my nose, giving oil to the Arab world. I am so hip, even my errors are correct. I sailed east to reach west and had to round the earth as I went. The hair from my head thinned and gold was laid across 3 continents. I am so perfect, so divine, so ethereal, so surreal, I cannot be comprehended except by my permission. I mean, I can fly like a bird in the sky.
It's just very nice for me to be here and see all of you students here. I used to go here, and I also was a teacher at the child care facility here on campus. And through that experience, I learned so much about how we all belong together as a people. I had students, student helpers who were from all different walks of life. And I had children from all different walks of life, including Daisy's girl.
Angie, who is 24 in
who
LA.
is 24. Oh, don't say that. But it was just such a wonderful experience going through all that. And I remember on Valentine's one day, I put a big heart up on the board and put pictures of people from different areas of the world. And I put across there, people around the world are what makes the Earth's heartbeat. And Daisy commented on that. And I think that came out of the fact that all those experiences, students, small students, tall students, just really, that was what came out of my heart through this. So, thank you.
All right, hey guys, my name's John. I'm a junior here at Wichita State. I'm going to be real honest. I just wrote this about 10 minutes ago because I was kind of inspired by the other speakers, so hope you guys like it. Living in a world filled with hate, rushing, trying not to be late. Why are we in such a hurry? Don't we know not to worry? Together we stand, united we fall. Don't turn your back against the wall. Rush on and break the barrier. Let's make our world much more merrier. Thank you.
I'm Cedric. I'm a freshman here at Wichita State, and I have a poem that's by Tupac called "The Rose That Grew from Concrete." Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's laws wrong, it learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else ever cared.
My piece is called Traveling Out Loud with My Sisters. We plan, we email, we laugh out loud about where we should go on our next travels. The older one says, go to the beach. The younger one says, let's go somewhere and get stamps in our passport. The middle one says, let's just make it affordable. It doesn't matter, as long as I'm traveling out loud with my sisters. We come together from our own different places. We meet at the airport. We hug, we laugh, we dream about the journey we're about to take. We do all of this out loud in front of everybody. And it's wonderful, just traveling out loud with my sisters. Sometimes the younger one takes on the wisdom of the older one, and the older one takes on the whimsy of the younger one. We're happy. We're together. We're four. We're one. Traveling out loud with my sisters.
I'm Cassie, and I will be reading Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may shoot me down with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come to you as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of histories of shame, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and I am the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.